Today's topic is the anatomy of a successful fitness sales ladder. We're going to go straight over to Andrew on this one. Can you tell us, exactly what is a sales ladder and why it's important to have a well-structured sales ladder in fitness?
It's quite a complex title and it can be a little confusing, but in layman's terms, it's just the services that you offer, and they're built up in different levels, going from the cheapest option that you have up to the dearest option. So if I think back to my fitness business, at the very bottom, initially I had a lead magnet that drew prospects into my marketing funnel. And then there was an offer into my large group, my boot camps. That was my cheapest option that I had available. So that was the first level. But then above that, depending on what budgets clients might have, then they might want to jump into my semi-private training or into my high-ticket product service, which was my one-to-one in-person personal training. So I had those elements. You can go beyond that, but initially I would say look to keep it tight. Start with one, and as you grow, you can build out more levels to the services that you offer. But in essence, it's the services, the different types of services that you offer your client base.
Yeah, so in terms of like tailoring it, it's all about exactly what you offer your clients, because obviously, if you've got high ticket clients, then you may well have a third tier, fourth tier, or whatever it is, and maybe down the line you can develop that and add those to your sales ladder.
Absolutely, and I've seen it more with the higher ticket prices. If you were working with CEOs and people of wealth, then they may look to take you away, with them. So you go and travel with them, and you're there, PT on demand, so to speak. And with that, there's obviously an investment that they have to make into that side of things. But equally, you could look to have retreats. Fitness retreats are becoming popular, so that could be a high-end product as well. What's your take, James?
That's a really good point, actually. Retreats is becoming very popular, but you need a really good client base first who trust you and like you, want to spend time with you. I think that's the most important thing. So, but yeah, absolutely. So in terms of a successful fitness sales ladder, you've got to think at the bottom end. Now, in terms of let's break it down into practical examples. A good thing that people use time and time again is they bring people in on a challenge, like a 21-day challenge, a 30-day challenge, which is low ticket offer to get people into their services, into their gym, into their boot camps, whatever it is. It's a way for people to try out. It's a low ticket offer. It's not designed to make you money. People think it is, but it's not. It's designed to get people in, to get eyeballs and get them to experience your services. So before they commit to the full product, potentially, of what is your monthly training services, your personal training, your semi-private, whatever it is. So yes, you need to have a very good structured sales system. And in terms of when you are selling and doing a sales ladder, you've got to start small and build up. So the biggest mistake I see a lot of people do, particularly coaches, is they go for the high ticket price first when they should be offering the low ticket price for certain people. Now, if people come to you and say, hey, I want one-to-one personal training, of course, you're going to give them the high ticket service because that's what they want. However, people are unsure, they're not quite sure, they've been maybe affected by previous gym experiences or personal trainers, having a bad experience with them. They want to try before they buy. So this low ticket offer is a great way. It's a no excuse, no brainer option for them to get into your services. So a challenge in terms of group fitness, great. Then you've got maybe group fitness after that. Then you've got semi-private. Then you've got one-to-one personal training. So those are the four kind of steps you can potentially lead it towards. So you cater for people of all budgets, all levels, and all walks of life, depending on where their customer journey is right now. Because if they're a buyer and they're hot for personal training, go to the top. But if they're not ready for that, you need to warm them up slightly and introduce them. So one of the biggest concepts I like to try and teach people is this, is if people are coming to get to know you for the first time, if they come onto your email list, onto your social media subscriber list, you want to convert them into buyers as fast as you possibly can. That doesn't mean taking $1,000 or £1,000 up front. It means converting to make some form of exchange really fast. It's a low ticket offer to convert that relationship from subscriber or like freebie seeker into purchase buyer, because that's when the relationship changes. And once they pop, you can't stop, like Pringles and the crisps, right? So once they have a really good experience, like $1 offer or $7 offers that we use all the time, they'll want to scale up accordingly because they trust you even more. So it's having the sales ladders there, having the lower tier options to build that trust, to earn the right to ask for more money later down the line.
Would something like a free lead magnet, could that be the start of the very bottom of the ladder, or would that be something separate?
I think so. Absolutely.
I do as well. That's what I've used in the past with lots of success, and now sitting with my coaching hat on, working with fitness professionals, is what I generally look to recommend. It's anything that we can get to encourage that person to take that first piece of action, and generally that action is providing something of value, which is their name and email address. Because once we've got that, we can then follow up with our email welcome sequence, where we can build some initial rapport and start the process into showcasing the skills and services that we have to offer.
No, I'd say using a lead magnet absolutely is the start and crux of the whole sales ladder, because it builds people. It takes, again, it's like dating. It's like asking for somebody's phone number and like getting a second date, essentially. That's what you're trying to do in this instance here. So a lead magnet is hugely important because it sets the tone for the next stage. So you usually give away a lead magnet that has something of value, that solves a particular problem for somebody, but then it's part of the next step where people can buy something from you. Now, in terms of health and fitness professionals, I think a training plan works really well, a low ticket training plan, a PDF or something to give them an idea or a taster. We do this all the time. We sell PDF training plans all over the place because it's all about training plans for whoever we want to work with. That's a really important stage. It gives them an idea and a flavor. They can try things out on their own. It's never going to be perfect because it's never tailored to them, but it gives them a chance to experience your training plans. And I don't think enough trainers and fitness professionals offer this. In fact, I don't see hardly anybody offering it, basically, as a lead-in to their personal training services later down the line.
And it's something that we've been looking and working closely over the past 6 or 8 weeks with our Black Belt Elite and our VIPs, in making sure that we're getting ourselves positioned to, smash it out of the park in 2024. And learning from the mistakes I've made in the past, where I've put together a comprehensive lead magnet, a PDF, an ebook, and it's probably the same with you guys. I've downloaded loads of those, but then they just sit there, they never get read. So as James says, if we can have like a workout, a 1 or 2 page PDF that somebody can download, it's short, it's actionable, it's goal orientated, easy to use, then there's going to be a much better chance that they get value from that. And then, as I say, in the follow-up email sequence, we're able to expand upon that, build that relationship with them, and then that leads into the ongoing client journey that we ultimately guide them towards potentially booking into a strategy call or discovery session or whatever your call to action might be.
Yep, absolutely. James, before we sign off, just as a specific example, could we, using Strength Matters, could we clearly define the tiers of the sales ladder as far as we do, starting from lead magnet?
Yeah, I'll do it in terms of fitness coaching, both with us and also sister company Cricket Matters, because I think that's more relevant to people. So the first thing we offer is a free book. It's let's take Cricket Matters. It's the high performance download the high performance handbook for cricketers. So it's an idea to how to help them train better, think differently about training to improve their performance on the field. So that they download that book. And then the next offer after that is literally a 6-week training plan. Hey guys, look, if you enjoyed the handbook and want to get a flavour of how to train properly and try our training system out, here's a free book. It's $4.99, literally $4.99. That's all it costs, right? So we give that away to them.
A free book that costs $4.99. I love it.
Yes, there you go. Free book, and then it's the $4.99 thing, right? Sorry, free book, then the $4.99 sale book. But we're not trying to get rich on this. We're just trying to get people tasters and trying to purchase it. But once they try it out and see what we're doing, they then start to inquire about what we're doing with our training. So we then have a monthly coaching offer, which is a low ticket mass market one of £25 a month, which we're trialing out at the moment, which we'll talk about you guys later down the line when we get it right. And then we have the high ticket coaching, which starts at literally £300 a month. So there's those different tiers here, but it starts with that $4.99 training plan to give them a flavour of something to do in the new year, basically. So it's literally free ebook. They listen to the podcast, the blogs and stuff too. Training plan for $4.99, maybe the training plan for monthly, and then we go up the ladder to the different services, the Kickstarter, the Pro, or the Pro Plus.
There we go, guys. So start crafting your sales ladder today. As I say, base it on the services you got. Give out some value for free, and turn them into a sale as quickly as possible. That is it for today. Please don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe. And if you want to find out what's holding you back from growing your fitness business, get yourself a free website audit by going to strengthmatters.com/audit.